My name's Aaron, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And today I'm reviewing Maison Francis Kurkdjian, which I was told is the House of Francis Kurkdjian, 724. This is £180 for 70ml. Top notes are aldehydes, Italian bergamot. Heart notes are Egyptian jasmine absolute, abstract, white floral accord. Base notes are sensual musk accord. That's like something I would say, isn't it? Sensual musk accord. Do we have our bottles of 724 by Francis Kurkdjian at Paris? Are we engaged with a high self? Let's get testing. So it's little iconic bottles, isn't it? I do like the packaging. I think it's nice, simplistic. I think it's all look nice together, don't they? So I have tested this. I quite like it. And I wanted to test the longevity and the projection, because that's what I think his work is known as, to have that, you know, insane projection and longevity and all that stuff. And his work tends to be shapeless, formless. It's not really substantial and weighty and radiates off the skin. It sort of radiates off out there. So this fragrance is a urban fragrance, and I don't know quite what that means. Urban fragrance. I tend to think of urban fragrances as younger, and I tend to think of them as aroma chemical based with some naturals in. I didn't really think of it as this. To be honest with you, it's not what I thought of. I thought it was going to be different. I think this sits in the range, which I will review as the fluidity, silver fluidity gold. There's another one. I think it sits in that range, and I think that is how I'm going to simplify it. Is I'll know as we go along and review them, but clean washing smells, which I think is really nice. And I'm tempted to do a clean washing smell myself, because I think that's there's nothing nicer than that sort of smell. And I think it's clever doing a fragrance which smells simplistic and clean. He's an expert at making fragrance. I mean, he's been doing this for long enough, so you kind of would expect. This is how to construct a musk-heavy fragrance without it not smelling musk-heavy. And that is insanely difficult, because musk-heavy formulations generally smell heavy, dense, and they radiate off. They're called sweaty fragrances, I was told, actually. And I think sweaty means as you get hotter, it sort of radiates off, which I hate that term. The choice of musk is key with this. It's all clean, white musk. So this is the clean white musk, ethylene brushlight, galaxite. Here, the core of this, based upon Hedione and Isu Super. And then the metallic, so apparent in this, is the Hannibalite. And Hannibalite, I've mentioned thousands of times before, it is a fermentation raw material, and it smells metallic, ceramic, slightly pale, apple-like. You can really detect it. And this is so apparent in this. It has a really nice melon quality. So I would say it's like melon freshness. This is also utilizing the benzyl notes, benzyl salicylate. That's how to start off a floral accord. Tuberose or jasmine is the benzyl notes, benzyl salicylate, and then other salicylate notes. And the salicylate notes, they just smell really clean. And there are also a lot of salicylate notes in ylang-ylang as well, and benzyl notes in ylang-ylang as well. And then combination of all those sort of things, this does not contain ylang-ylang. But the combination of them just smell clean. And that's what you're getting with this. You're getting a Hedione, the musk accord, the benzyl notes, and then sort of the citrus working for it. This also has lily of the valley raw materials in it. They're a massive category of raw materials, and they can be used to soften a formulation or give cleanness. And this is giving cleanness to it. It's sort of like mandarin or some sort of note in it. Definitely melon, mandarin, bergamot working right the way through it. This is radiant, and I think that's something to be really admired. To make a fragrance radiate off my skin is kind of like a bit magical. So this is like super radiant, super clean. I bet this sillage of this is phenomenal. On to my final thoughts. I kind of really like it, and I think it's expertly put together. I think the sillage is awesome. I think the projection is awesome. I love the concept of that clean clothes finish to it. The musk accord chosen within this is just so expertly done. And the combination of the ethylene brushlight, the galaxite, one of the two, the Hannibalite, and then the Embrustolite, all of those things are giving cleanness. Somebody's really sat down and thought about what they're trying to do and worked around maths and just really worked around this. But I don't know whether I wear this all the time, if I'm honest with you. There's something about it I don't like. And the majority of it I do, you see. But there's something about it I don't really like, and I can't put my finger on it, what it is. I kind of love the cleanness. I love the cold. It smells like cold, fresh cotton. That's kind of what it smells of. And I think for 180, I think cold, fresh cotton, I think in my opinion, I think it's a little bit too high, but the longevity is very good. Performance is really good. The projection is really good. But I don't know whether I want to spend 180 on something that smells of cold linen. But I do really like it. And I imagine that the person that would wear this would really love it. And I think this would be excellent office fragrance or worn with a clean white shirt. But for me, I kind of don't know. I'm going to mark it an 8 out of 10. For me, I just don't really like it, to be honest. I do like it and then I don't really like it. And the more I smell it, the more I don't like it. But I do like the cleanness to it. I kind of wouldn't change it because I think it's perfect as it is, but it's just really not for me. That I think the person that wears this would really love it, but not for me. So love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands, lots of fragrance views. Hope you're staying safe and well. See you soon.